Hey dude, what's up? I just want to go through this last match that we had because I felt like it really encapsulated what I was talking about like scrambling. One thing that you do with Guile that you don't really do with any of your other characters, and I think it has something to do with like you playing mirror matches with Alan, and it might be really effective against like a Guile mirror match, and then also too just like, I don't know, it might be effective against me right now being like not really experienced Sagat player, stuff that I'd be able to deal with my other characters, is like this scramble jumping, like trying to cross up like multiple times, and like these like little short jump-ins that really like a jump back strong or like a better time anti-air would deal with, and I know that you won't be able to get away with in tournament, especially if you get out of pools, and I want to get out of pools, so that's why I'm taking the time to record this. So you're doing really good in this matchup, and you're doing really good in these matches. The one thing I would just say is that some things that you can get away with against other characters that don't have strong projectiles as Sagat does is throwing like booms in your face and using it as your main footsie tool. You have such great buttons with Guile. I just really think it's great to have that arsenal and practice with that arsenal when we're playing, because it helps you mix it up. I mean, ultimately you're trying to zone with this guy, and you're not trying to mix up. You're not trying to run in as fast as possible, and that's not how you're going to get most of your damage. You're going to play the waiting game, and you're going to try to keep your zone out. And what you did right there is pretty good. I don't know whether or not I could have fierce punched there. I can't remember what happened, because I'm just trying to go off the cuff here, but here's where it turns around, right? I'm just trying to keep my distance from you. And you're doing good there, but it's like, it almost feels a little bit backwards to me. Like, you're throwing booms where you're right up in my face and you're not using your buttons. And you're allowing me to kind of capitalize off of that because you're just like way too close, and I'm just able to kind of like get that timing down because you're not kind of crouching and throwing out those normals. And here's the scramble that I'm talking about here. So you start throwing out the cancel, the sweep was great, but you threw out a sweep before. You shouldn't have caught me there. I was blocking, and sometimes I just forget to block the second time, and I just don't think it's going to be as effective. And this is the stuff I'm talking about. Just like kind of the scramble, the double jump. It's like, it took me that long. You did it 3 times right there. That is exactly what I'm talking about. I now combated that, and thank God I got to that point, because I was having a really hard time getting around that, but I know for a fact that all my friends that play in tournament do not put up with that stuff, and they absolutely can just combat that, like, just from reaction. My buddy Zach in Colorado is super good at it, and when I played him, he was playing at a higher level, and you know, you just don't see that stuff in high level play. I mean, maybe you can get away with it against like some scrub and whatever like that, and you should make that, you know, you're smart enough and you're experienced enough to make that distinction, but like, I don't want to practice with you and have you like go and play Guile like that. I know that you play Guile like that because I've played all your characters in the past two days, and I've played all your characters in the past how many years have we been playing this game. I just know that this is something that's unique to Guile that I think you should fix, because your Alex doesn't have it, and you rely way more on your buttons with Alex, and I think that you just really help your Guile. Again, like, you just, yeah, when you get low health like that, like, I feel like sticking to your guns and using your buttons, because he's got great buttons, man, and he's got great range. So absolutely just think about that, and try to weave in some of your Alex thinking into your Guile play, and maybe even think that maybe he's a little lower tier than he is, and I think it's just going to help you out.